Hey, welcome to the first AshCast podcast. And here today I am joined by uh, Dadless, or Atlas.
Yeah, that's me.
We're joined by Rave of Maeve herself, right here.
Raven Blades
Yeah,
and Kai the Striker.
uh, and then we have Libra.
The Ultimate Fury one trick.
Yeah.
Or Sky on Twitter.
I'll leave all their ads in the bottom description. But anyways, welcome to our first podcast. This is very strange to get started with. Isn't that right, guys?
No.
Never done a podcast before.
Yeah. I never been in a podcast before.
Pretty much we're just gonna talk about what we have set up right now. So anyways, we have our word from a sponsor. Magistrate Quarters. Yeah, just Magistrate Quarters. If you don't choose us, we're gonna
nice. Yeah, join the magistrate. Or you die.
Team third party for the win.
What? Team Anti-Abyss, I guess.
Alright. First things first. What's on your minds about the patch notes? How was that for you guys?
Exciting.
Well, it was okay for me.
Oh, come on, don't lie.
Don't lie. We already know what's going on there.
I like how the meta looks like it's going to be thrown completely on its head, and I don't know what to expect.
Well, looking at the patch notes first, I thought maybe the flanks would rise again, but looking into the stats better, actually Androx's and his dash range got nerfed.
Pretty harsh too.
Yeah, what the hell?
Let me look him up real quick. How much did he get nerfed?
Normal, the max range of his dash is plus 50%, and now the max range he can get is plus 35%.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
They didn't increase his base though, but they just made it so you can't lift it much farther than that.
No. The max you can get right now is plus 50%, and the max you can get in the new patch is plus 10% from base and 25% from the cards. So 35%.
That's 15% just taken off just like that.
Yeah.
God. And I know who got a buff this time.
With that bulldozer nerf, Inara. Have you ever played stun Inara or cripple Inara on late match? Oh. It's terrifying when people stack up that bulldozer, but you can't do that anymore, so that's gonna be kind of fun.
Oh wow.
I think Imani's dragon got a buff. Since bulldozer got a nerf, so the dragon got a buff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least now it's not gonna be easier to take it down. You're gonna have to either organize a way to all of you guys to get together and destroy the dragon together, or you just get straight steamrolled by it.
That's gonna be scary as fuck.
Luna's health hasn't been changed, even the bulldozer has.
Oh yeah. And has the price changed on it?
The price has been decreased from. Let me see.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for as well.
Yeah, here. Bulldozer reduced damage. No, it's not been decreased in price.
No, okay.
Wrecker.
What is Bulldozer
on the contrary, right now? Bulldozer is now 20, 40, and 60%.
What's the price? Isn't it one of the cheaper the red cards?
I think 150.
Yeah, it's 150.
It still is.
Yeah, so it's already super cheap.
But
yeah, it was.
What got what they took off of Cauterize, that 50 crystal, that's gonna change a lot.
You mean the
Yeah.
50
Credits,
what's the currency even called?
It's credits, but...
Oh,
I don't
credits,
mind them nerfing Cauterize, but I do mind that price change.
Like, I know you're probably
and
gonna
they
get, like...
They also increased the Cauterize effect by 1 second. Instead of 1 second, it's 2 seconds.
You mean 1.5 instead of, it's 1.5 instead of 1
whatever it was. It was like, not 2, but it increased.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oof.
It used to be
That is
1.5 and now it's 2 seconds.
Well, looks like all you healers are gonna have a bad time.
Tank main.
This patch sucks for healers, especially Furia. Especially since I'm a Furia one trick and I'm upset about her name, of course, but...
I mean, you're forgetting about the poor IO mains.
Yeah.
Yeah, IO to all of the supports except Sarah Sting and maybe Damba too. They all got...
Besides that, Pip got a new car which just reduces the cooldown of his healing potion, which is already insane.
Is Pip even a healer? I thought he's a flank.
Pip can be used as a healer, yes.
Yeah, she's pretty even right now.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I remember like a long time back, I used to like play Pip healer a lot, and it was like really, really good. But
yeah, with the increased area of effect from the healing potion and reload 5.
Yeah. Like,
and Sky, you were mentioning Saris earlier being still a lot better. Like, I noticed they did give her an even amount of buffs and nerfs, but her healing took a nasty nerf.
Yeah, but I mean, her cooldown at least got...
That's true.
Reduced. Yeah, her cooldown got reduced from 4 to 2, I think.
Yeah, but they did...
I'm curious how this is going to end up with that.
Probably not that well. They might have to revert that.
No, I don't think so, because they also removed the call that reduces the cooldown of the healing.
That's true. I'm seeing that.
Yeah, they removed it for Ceres, but they at least reduced the base cooldown.
They cut it in half.
Yeah, I think they should do the same for Fury. I mean, Fury got jealous of Ceres, you know.
She's gonna get jealous again.
Yeah, she got jealous of her sister, so they better reduce Fury's cooldown.
Oh, I didn't notice that they reduced like the time to enter into the shadow travel. They reduced it by 0.2 seconds on Ceres.
Which might not seem like a lot, but that's actually
it's quite a lot. Yeah.
It also increases
and I always stack up my cards for that too, her items.
I think they also changed that about I can't see it anywhere. Because I know they had to change that card as well. Yeah, they changed it from 15 to 10%. So at the most, you're going to get like 50% off of that, which is 0.4 seconds, which is pretty fast, but slower than it used to have been.
Interesting.
They also increased the base movement speed in shadow travel, but also nerfed the card, of course. They increased the movement speed by 25%, the base speed, and they nerfed the card to decrease movement speed from 20% to 8%.
Oh no!
Yeah, the card.
All right, so that's a 12% nerf on the speed. Like, I can understand that you're trying to balance that out, but like, oh wow.
But don't forget she got a buff to her base movement speed in shadow travel, so I think that's reasonable.
She can also get up to 25% ult charge, which I find is kind of an interesting thing to give to Ceres.
Oh yeah.
25% extra ult charge on top of morale boost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start playing flank Ceres now. I'm sorry.
Agony or whatever it was, I think, or the other talent. I forgot. I don't play Ceres much.
I play the stun one. Agony. There we go.
Agony.
Yeah. There's also one that that increases your health every time you I forgot the name. Like the sauce thingy, it
Let me
detonates
check
or
that.
whatever. I forgot what it's called. The other one, not Mortal Reach or Agony. The other one.
Soul Collector.
Yes, this one.
No, did they change that?
No.
No, I don't think they did. I just
They did not.
said that I usually use this one when I play Ceres.
I really don't find myself using that quite a lot. It's clunky
Soul
for me.
Collector. Yeah, Soul Collector is not to use damage actually, but more for the
sustainability, self-sustainability.
Yeah, the HP.
Yes. Well, I barely play Ceres. I'm like level 24 as her since Rise of Furia.
I mean, her damage goes up by 15%, right?
By 2%.
Oh, no, it's 2% with a stack of 15, up to 15 times.
Yes, so that's 15. That's 30% extra damage.
I think now that they've given her, like, more maximum ammo, you could have given her more before, right?
Yeah, but now you can give her even more. Something interesting I've also noticed about this patch is that the damage they reduced for the tanks is just enough to make it so that they need one extra shot to kill basically a squishy of 2000 HP.
Well, they're trying to cut down the flank tanks for one thing.
Oh, yeah.
No more flank.
It's just been for so long that flanks are useless in the game because any tank can flank better. So they're trying to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially like Makoa with Pluck Legendary.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, but like when with 650 damage plus
plus that 65%
extra,
yeah,
that's 1000 damage. Add the like,
and you can get it to where you can
1070 damage to be exact.
Yeah, you can get it to where you can shoot it, pluck somebody, and then shoot it again, and you already took off like 100.
No, you just one shot Eevee.
Yeah, you just one shot Eevee pretty much.
I don't get why they buffed pluck though.
I mean, they decrease his damage along with it.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, but the interesting fact, people have been saying that it's basically the same damage, but that's actually not the case.
It's about like 100 damage less, I believe.
110 to exactly 110 less damage.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, that's a pretty reasonable nerf in my opinion, but it's you're gonna have to rely on like how you're hitting your shots, where you're plucking them, and everything.
I mean, just basically a higher skill ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Which is totally reasonable to me. What I do find odd, though, is they basically made Leviathan completely useless.
And half shell as well, with that shield health reduce.
Yeah, but the interesting fact about the shield health reduced, Wrecker has basically been halved.
That's true.
You have to keep that in mind.
But even with it's just straight damage would be enough to take down that shield a lot quicker than it would have been.
Yeah. But doesn't he have the did they change his shell? I know when you dealt damage.
The shell card.
Yeah.
I
don't see it anywhere here.
Go. Can't even fight Makoa.
Oh wow.
Use Control F and type down whatever champion you're looking at.
Ancient.
I'm on Makoa, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barrier Reef reduced damage threshold from 3,000 to 2,500.
Damn.
Yeah.
So they basically buffed the Barrier Reef card. And you can still increase your shield.
Your shield health.
Yeah.
Up to 1,000.
Has also been reduced.
Yeah, you can increase its shell now up to 1,000 health, so that'd be pretty much 4,000.
Okay, so they're trying to even it out, it looks.
Yeah. Oh god, I just realized. What about Nando's shield?
Nando's shield didn't get halved. I think only 10% of yeah. It didn't get halved.
That's true. It's going down to 5,000.
No, wow. But hold on. Is there any increase on shield health? No.
It just turns off the cooldown. What I do think is funny
that also,
is how they brought back old Scorch, though.
The Scorch, actually, the Scorch
they brought
DPS...
back old Scorch.
Yeah, but the DPS increased because of the cooldown. They didn't just nerf the Fireball cooldown, but they also nerfed the card that decreases the cooldown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then there's a Flame Lance, which reduced its self-slow by 15%. I believe it used to be like 50%, so I think now it's like 35%. I believe. Check.
Yeah, you reduce it by 50%, and now it's 35.
So he's pretty much a little bit faster now. Wow.
Speedy boy.
So I think Flank Nando still exists?
Flank Nando still kind of exists, but you have to be pretty... again, there's that skill cap there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if my Ash drops out of meta, I have someone to back up to then.
I mean, I've always been able to switch between Ash and Nando since like Nando was my first tank main, and I loved him ever since the beginning.
Same. Every rank split, it's literally either I carry through the ranked as Nando or carry through it as Ash, and I just one trick either one of them. But they're never equal at the same time. Like lately,
what if they're both banned?
If they're both
banned, nobody ever bans them.
I mean, they're pretty good tanks, but they're like nobody really thinks about them too much. Like Ash is a good choice in ranked because like, you know, she has her 50% self heal on every hit. Which did that get nerfed, by the way?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
the what?
I know her damage got nerfed by 40.
And battering ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, battering ram from 90 to 75.
It's gonna be hard for her, but I think she could still manage.
Yeah, I hope so, because she's the only tank I know, actually. I'm not tank main, so yeah.
And they also reduced her whenever she's using battering ram, like they reduced it by 15%. It's like at most you could probably deal if you're Shaolin going up against her, you could probably deal at least 250 damage now to her.
No, because they reduced the damage of Shaolin planted, remember?
Like on his
because
base
it's not
attack?
Planted anymore. Yeah, no, planted is not.
I'm not talking about planted. I'm talking like his regular attack. If you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you probably get. It's a 75% damage reduction. It's almost the same as what's his face, Rom's. Only with like a 10% difference.
No, it's the same. 75.
Really?
Yeah.
Christ.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, they're trying to make her equal to him, even though Rom's is for his entire run and Ash is just for when she's about to start it.
Yeah. It's a big difference between Rom and Ash escape ability.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Rom you could pretty much run all day long, but Ash is just if you hit somebody like somebody that's like behind you, it fucks you up completely.
Yeah, exactly. And the damage reduction, like what MK said, it only starts when you start the dash, not during it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
No, the damage reduction, it's like not while you're dashing, it's just when you get started. You know what I mean?
It's also a bit during the dash because the dash is so fast you don't notice it.
Maybe. Not sure.
Still though, like
I don't know. On the talents card, it just says while she's using shoulder bash. I thought it was just when she's charging it.
No,
Yeah,
it's the entire
same.
dash.
it's the entire dash.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Ash main
Well,
here, I didn't even
like-
realize that.
Same.
I just
Even
if it
51.
helps me survive a little bit more, I'll use it. But I'm not gonna get like too much into it. If I know it's just gonna help me like not take 100% damage or at least like half of it, then I'll be fine. Like with the 90%, it was good. It was like very viable. But with the 75, it might have a little bit of a difference. But you know,
They should have maybe like added back in CC immunity for that, but that might have been actually too strong.
I think so.
Because with the CC immunity, it was legit the only card that was picked.
I'm wondering if what they're trying to do is bring Slugshot into the meta, because it's currently not really.
I mean, it's
And I
not
hope
in the
not.
meta, but it's a very, very good off pick.
I cannot use
off-meta
it
pick.
at all. I can't aim with it
Same.
whatsoever.
Same.
What do you mean?
Same.
Because
I
you actually have to hit the target.
Yeah, you have to hit the target.
I use that rebound, you know. I use that distance to try to get around corners and all. And I'll have to learn how to aim with her all over again, just because the shots just feel like they fire differently.
Yeah. Same like MK. But
My aim is crap, so that's I generally go for characters who I can deal with them even if my aim is crap.
There's a weird balance between my aim being like when I'm tracking somebody as Talus, like it's either on point or I just completely mess it up. I'm just like, oh crap, I'm dead. You know?
You want to know what I do? Is I learned how to flick shot, but then sometimes I'll flick shot when I don't want to. Like I'll be looking at somebody's head, and then as I fire, I snap my mouse away, so I'm not even looking at them anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know
relatable.
why.
Also,
muscle memory.
kind
It's because of muscle memory.
Yeah.
Same with Ash. Your muscle memory is basically set to a certain speed, and if you miss the mark, you miss the mark the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I mean, that's why I've always been very good with Slugshot, because I am pretty much able to track them, and with the increased projectile speed, it kind of helps a lot more since it'll get to my point faster, or like the opponent faster. But I don't know if it's gonna be if Slugshot's gonna be in the meta right now, I'll probably be fine. But I know for like you, Aitra, it's probably going to be a little bit difficult for you to relearn everything.
Yeah, especially if I can't use shoulder bash as well, just because I use that for its damage reduction so heavily to get out of situations. I hate not being able to rely on it.
Yeah.
Same. I might actually try Slugshot sign. I don't know.
Maybe I'll try Siege Shield.
Oh wait,
Siege Shield? Oh, Siege Shield is so good. Like the reason why I always prefer Siege Shield above the damage reduction is because instead of just using the damage reduction, you can just place the shield and then dash away anyway.
That's true.
So
yeah.
And
in the
Shield
end,
helps
you
my
then
teammates too.
Hmm?
Siege Shield helps the teammates, put it up for your team.
and
Yeah.
you block incoming hooks
And projectiles. Since when I'm playing as Dredge and I go up against an enemy Ash, whenever they use battering ram instead of siege shield, I can always manage to lob over my projectiles over the shield, hit something behind them, or hit somebody behind the shield, and pretty much get like an easy pushback or like we pretty much clamp them together because you got damage from the back from my projectiles, and then you got to stay behind the shield so you don't like get immediately killed. So you're just stuck there.
Stun Split Square is a really good example where Siege Shield or you die.
Mm-hmm.
Because the enemy is always on the high ground, and if you don't have a big enough shield, you're just gonna get like it's gonna get shot over.
It's especially good when you're on like closed tight maps. Say for instance, Bazaar or Ice Mines. Yeah, Ice Mines, where you have like a roof right over you, and you can just be like, "Hey, you're not lobbing anything over here," and just put up your shield. But yeah, like, I wonder how it's gonna turn out. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for how the next patch is gonna be. I mean, we can already like test it out now because of PTS, but.
Well, as I was telling somebody on Twitter earlier, is like the PTS doesn't, like, people are expecting what they're expecting, but with PTS, you can't really expect how everything's going to work because there's not enough people playing it, and you're not going to see every version of Team Comp that you're going to see in the actual game.
And then
don't forget console. Don't forget console. You don't have a PTS, so we can't decide.
Sky's got a point, yeah.
I mean, at the very least, they could probably like allow PS4 players to kind of join in on PTS. But I'm not so sure about Xbox or Switch because
Switch definitely not Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Switch can barely handle Paladins. It can't handle PTS.
That's not true.
It can handle Paladins. It could handle Paladins well, but there's the like a certain cap where it kind of hits like the 60 frames, but then it just starts lagging out pretty bad. That's in some cases. I remember when I used to take my Switch to work and play there. I used to use the gyro movement to try to aim and everything.
Oh, gyro controls. They're a blessing.
And another thing about the gyro controls, I really, really don't like it. It just, whenever I like move my hand far, like to try to hit somebody or turn around my character, because I don't really rely on the joysticks very well. It kind of like starts moving my character back, like unintentionally, and it just kind of messes up my gyro controls. Where now I can't turn around or turn my arm back to where it originally was, and it just kind of messes up my entire feel to everything.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know the cost to that. The cost to that is because the gyro controls still use the what's it even called? With mouse it's called mouse acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what's it called with the sticks.
Also, I don't
like if you move the stick fast, that you move faster around.
I see what you mean.
I don't remember what it's called, but you can't turn it off, and it's very annoying.
And what were you saying?
I don't like gyro because it shakes my screen too much, and I just can't stand it. Also, my wrist can't handle it, so.
You have that.
That's why I don't like gyro.
You have that bad wrist, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Well, how's that been working out? Like, has it been healing?
Yeah, kind of. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm used to it. But yeah. Also, we can turn off aim assist on PS4 only if you have gyro. But even at one setting sensitivity, it still shakes and it's annoying. Really, really annoying for me.
Yeah.
And it was my aim. Just to turn off aim assist.
Yeah, aim assist like really throws off gyro controls.
Yeah. And if I turn it off, then I have to deal with the screen shakes or nothing. So I prefer aim assist then.
I've never been too much of a fan of the aim assist. Even if I'm not using the gyro controls on my Switch, even with the aim assist, it's just it's so wonky for me. I know I remember like way back during like the Xbox 360 eras. I was an Xbox boy. I used to play well with the controllers and everything, with the joysticks and all, but it's just I haven't played anything like that for a long time. And I went back to it like a while back. And I played a Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm still waiting for like a part 2 on that game. And
What?
yeah. Yeah, I want Call of Duty Ghosts 2. I want it. I like the story a lot.
There's a reason it's one of the most hated Call of Duties in history.
I mean, yeah, the multiplayer is bad, but I really like the story. I just want to know what happens to Logan. I miss Logan.
Well, I don't play Call of Duty anyway.
I haven't played it since I was like probably 8 or 9.
Anyways, but I remember going back to that like a few years back and just trying it again, and I just couldn't aim for shit. Like, even I went into like the bots as well and tried to like play by myself, and I just couldn't aim well, and they kept dying a lot. Just whenever you move from like console to PC and you get adjusted to like the PC settings and everything, it just going back to console is just complete ass. And I hate it. Like, I wish I could play console well and play PC well, but it's just I can't. Like, I have to relearn everything.
For me, the motion controls basically transitioned 1-to-1 from the mouse, so I didn't really have any problems with that.
Yeah.
Well, I can't play mouse and keyboard even if my life depends on it. I just get confused by the button. Like, I need to move with W and then I accidentally click Q or E. You know what I mean? Or S.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're trying to do. Like, when you take your fingers off of the keybinds, you could probably just like you have to pay attention to the screen and everything, and you might like misclick something. I can completely understand that.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't do it even if my life depends on it. I tried, but my coordination is low.
Yeah. And that's pretty much why I'm not really like a console player anymore. Like, I'll still play Smash and everything because like those controls feel alright because it's from a different perspective. But when it comes to like first person shooters or stuff like that, third person shooters, I'd rather do it on the PC because it just feels it feels comfortable.
You feel more in control.
Yeah.
I like to play third-person games on PS4, like Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us, stuff like that. I like to play it on PS4.
Nice. How do you feel about them, actually?
They're cool. Like, it's cool. I don't know what else to say. I haven't played some in so long.
You want to know something? I cannot wait until you guys are able to play the Rogue Company open
NDA,
alpha, open beta,
NDA,
whatever.
I have the barcode from HRX. I'm considering getting it myself.
I mean, yeah, I know I'm under NDA, but like, I can still talk about like certain things.
Just curious, is the barcode single use?
The barcode is single use, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's single use.
I mean, I got a code. I got a code from Hyra Savvy. Bless her, by the way. And ever since 3 weeks ago, it's been real hype. I've only been able to playtest it on certain days because they still have to monitor everything. But those few times I actually get to play it. It's so fun. Even though I'm like always bottom of the leaderboard because there's always like a Unbelievable or Baggins or somebody else on the other team that's just incredibly good. It's still a fun game. It's still really fun.
I signed up since the first day they announced it, and yet no code. Still waiting.
They're releasing codes on a. I'm not sure if it's a weekly basis or every fortnight or whatever, but they're releasing codes, and right now if you actually join their server, I'll leave it down below in the description. But if you join their server, they're doing like giveaways, and every day they give out a new code for anyone who's in the server. I'll actually link it right down here in our little channel.
Thingy.
Oh wait, I can't. Oh no, okay, so I'm not allowed to put the thing there, but I'll find it eventually because I know they have it on their Discord, or not their Discord, their YouTube or Twitter.
What kind of game is that? I can't tell if it's like Battle Royale or not.
Oh, okay, I can.
It looks like something like a third-person Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay, that's where I can go into a little bit of it because it's a mixture of as a what's his name? I think it was Baggins. Yeah, he posted a video out, and he played it during HRX, and he was able to say that it was a mixture of CS:GO and Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay.
That sounds incredibly fun.
It is so fun. I just can't wait for you guys to play it. Like,
I'll probably do a giveaway for my barcode then, because that's not really the kind of game I'm interested in. But I'm sure someone else will love
it. You can always try.
I might. I'll see.
It's available right now. Well, not right now, but for PTS and the live servers and everything. It's right now on the Epic Games Store, and you can go check it out. Check the store page out as well. Can't download it unless you have a code.
Okay.
But yeah, like, go check it out. Go follow the devs and everything. They're all cool, and just wait for codes and everything.
Yeah, I hope I get my mail or whatever.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for like my code to come into my email so I can give it away. And if you're interested in getting one of those codes from me, I'll make Gleamio for that, and you could win some codes from there. Because I believe they come in with 5 codes in every email. I believe. Don't quote me on that, but
Don't ask me.
Yeah. I think you guys will enjoy it. Like, I've also been playing Rainbow Six Siege in the background. I've recently got Jaeger, and I really like Jaeger a lot. Like, I love his ADS and how it can defend yourself from projectiles coming in, like grenades and all. And
what do you think about Wamai?
Oh, what was that?
Wamai.
Lamai?
Wamai.
Vamai. I haven't gotten like the year 4 pass, so I can like instantly unlock all the newer players. I need to get that. I need to like buy all the people on there. I don't know what they call it, like champions or
Operators.
Operators, yeah, my bad. But I need
only
to.
saw my cousin play it. I only saw my cousin Rainbow Six, so I don't know anything about the game.
If you want to learn a little bit more about the game, always look for the Russian Badger on YouTube. He's probably like the best person to know more about Rainbow Six Siege, since he makes videos on one video on every operator, and he always has like funny commentary on it. It's very fun to watch.
My internet died.
Oh no.
Rip.
So what did you say?
I just
it's working now, but what did it say?
I just pretty much said to go check out the Russian Badger on YouTube, because he makes like daily videos on the operators, and they're always fun to watch, and you always get to learn something interesting.
Oh, well, it's not my type of game, so I'll check them out.
You know, I think ever since I watched my the Ash teaser video, and they had like the the destruction of that bridge on Serpent Beach. Like, I always kind of wanted something like that in Paladins. Like,
yeah, it's nice.
Like every round you can destroy like partial scenery or whatever it's called.
Map destruction.
That is something
Map destruction, yeah.
It'd be something Overwatch had though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice addition. It's nice addition.
But
I
would like that.
Lots of it. I think it requires lots of programmings and stuff, which
is something that Evil Mojo doesn't really have.
It's also something that requires. It's also something that requires something that Unreal Engine 3 doesn't have.
Yeah. Well, it's safe to say that Paladins isn't really going to get like switched over to UE4. I'd like it to, but then there's a lot of money and time and manual labor.
Pops, they'd get that money.
Yeah. I mean, if they move over to UE4, like they'd get a ton of money out of that because like
it will look so much better.
It looks so much better, yeah.
I mean, they made a new game, so I don't think moving an engine to another is a problem.
I'll tell you this from for now. Rogue Company is probably going to become the new love child for high res, and from the graphics and everything, the engine, it's all pretty smooth, and it's actually very bugless, if you can believe me.
That is really nice.
Yeah, saying it's an alpha and bugless, really cool.
There are like some small visual stuff that needs to be worked on, but it's nothing that's too serious. Like the game functions very well.
It's still in closed beta.
It's still in closed alpha, but like it works very well.
Do you guys miss Battlegrounds?
Oh my god, that was so broken.
It was fun while it lasted, but it didn't fit in the game.
True, but
it didn't really fit in Paladin's playstyle.
But I prefer it over Realm Royale.
Well, I'm not sure.
I didn't like Realm Royale much. It's boring, kind of.
Realm Royale is still pretty fun, but there's also the fact that you have to. It's hard to get into, but once you're like in it and you understand everything well, then it's a downhill ride from there.
I miss Paladin's Battlegrounds so much.
I think
first time I ever played Ash.
I think you joined around this time too.
No, actually, Paladin's Battlegrounds was not OB64, right? Or was it OB64?
I think it was after. It was after OB64.
It was OB68.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It was live for 2 days and then taken down, and then Hi-Res announced they would undo everything that OB64 did.
You know, they had that opportunity right there, like where they took down Battlegrounds, and like when they had to make it into a new game, where they planned on making it into a new game, they had an opportunity there to put it into UE4. But I understand like the map and everything, and all of that was already placed into UE3. But they had a small window of opportunity where they could like move it onto UE4, and it'd probably feel a lot better than what it does now.
I also believe they removed Battlegrounds because of balance issues.
Yeah, it was so incredibly unbalanced.
Yeah.
It's also the reason why...
Oh, I was going to say that it would affect the balancing in the main game. Like, you would balance something in Battleground, then it would affect the main game, badly or good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Paladin's Battlegrounds is the reason why Janus Ultimate is not infinite anymore. Grover's Axe doesn't go infinite anymore, and Kinesis and Strix's Sniper don't go infinite anymore.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, now they have like the range and everything. And as fun as I'd like to see, like literally on Realm Royale or Battlegrounds, like having Genos ult like completely stretch all over the map, and then you just die for something random. Like it might not visually show up, but you know you got killed by a Genos ult. That would have been so fun. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like that game because it was unbalanced, just because it was just obnoxious. Like it's just something to do for fun, for stupid, like not serious.
Yeah. Well, if we ever get to see anything like that again, probably like as a limited time mode or whatever, I'd like to see that.
Speaking,
you know what I would like to see?
Oh no! Is it
I would
payload?
like to see, either payload or survival mode as limited mode.
As a limited time mode, that would be.
I did not play during either of those, and I do kind of want to see them, but they were already gone by the time I joined.
Oh.
I didn't experience survival, but I did experience payload.
There's only one mode I want back, and that is my favorite game modes of all time: Capture and Siege, the Gates game mode.
Oh my god!
Yes.
When they had like the giant ass map and they still had the gates and everything. Is that
Your
what you're
gate
talking about?
is under attack.
Oh no!
Dude,
and they took out so many voice lines for that too.
Yeah, that's why I'm still like, even the new Fernando voice, the announcer pack still has voice for the gates.
I think it's kind of interesting that they keep those voice packs. They still make voice packs for those as if they're ever going to bring them back.
I mean,
it's
some kind of weird coding where if you don't have it, it completely messes up the game, but it's unnecessary time.
Anyway, like this ginormous, I don't know if you've ever seen them, MK Sky, the old game modes with the gates.
I've seen the maps on the Wikipedia, how they have like three
it's
maps
giant,
split into 3 different maps.
Yeah, I saw it. Temple and Ice, something like
Temple
that.
Temple Island, Glacier Keep, Enchanted
wow.
Forest.
I think that's it.
Temple Ruins and some other map, but I forgot what's it called. Anyway, it's a ginormous map, and then with 3 points, and you have to capture the objective, and then an actual siege engine spawns instead of just.
And there was also the thing where you can actually destroy the siege engine.
Yeah, you could destroy the siege engine, or you could not destroy the siege engine, depending on what patch you played on.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I looked at a picture of that siege engine. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a big ass cannon. Well, that siege engine goes to the gate and then just shoots at it, just like an actual MOBA.
Yeah.
I think Little Bro was playing during this, but I definitely wasn't.
I wasn't too.
I absolutely loved it.
I missed that as well, and I also remember back when Eevee had illusions herself.
Yeah, it gave me seasons in Ash card. I want the actual game picture. I looked for a siege engine and it gave me Ash card.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, Eevee had illusions and Ying was damaged.
Ying was a damage dealer.
Flank or damage, something like that. Yeah.
Ying was taken out just before it went into open beta, I believe.
Yeah. I can't.
Pretty gnarly. People were actually upset about it, which I understand.
Ying's like personality is more of a healer though. She's like so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like one.
Well,
she looks like a mage or illusionist.
Well, she's sweet, but she still has that trickster side to her. If you guys remember, like those lore texts that they had a while back, where she pretty much tricked Shaw into thinking that she died, and then she was just like right next to him, like, haha, gotcha.
Oh
I still cannot
yeah.
understand why they did that. It is so out of character for her.
There's also the Tencent picture where Ying is sitting somewhere on the corner, and then Ying and the Ying illusion and Challen are chilling, and then the
Oh
actual Ying
yeah.
is somewhere
Yeah, I
far.
love that one.
The Ying was on a roof, just watching them
Yeah,
both.
roof.
And then there's the illusion just hanging out there with Shaolin. It's like, oh, you don't know who's the real one, but you know,
Which
He
one?
got friend zone.
you know,
got
Shaolin's
friend
gonna have
zone.
some of that traumatic heart stuff.
Although, for the record, we don't know if the one on the roof might be the illusion.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe it's like, in case Ying decides to bounce, like Shaolin's getting weird, she can just teleport out of there.
that actually sounds more plausible.
Yeah. I feel so bad for Shaolin.
Shaolin, why?
Like he's just trying to get himself some of that elf ear, you know what I'm saying? But then she's all like, you know what? I'm gay.
I'm gay for Koga.
What? That doesn't make sense.
I was about to say, like, just because
it also leads me to ask: are the Ying, like the illusions, physical? Can you touch them?
I believe so. You
Good
can damage them,
question.
so you must be able to touch them.
I mean, you can have Drogo's ult and illusion, and it just shatter.
So does that mean Shaolin doesn't really have to care whether or not Ying's into it?
Oh no! I don't think Shaolin cares. I don't think Shaolin cares if she's like an illusion or not. Because either way, you can still like grab it and everything. They're like, you know. Oh
god. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Tiberius. Any thoughts on him?
Just yes.
I think he's cool. He has
his voice lines are incredible.
Yeah,
he is a flank put in a damage class.
He is a flank though. His ultimate is so incredibly mobile. It's amazing.
His ultimate confuses me.
It's literally a dash and a jump. How can it confuse you?
How to use this stuff, but that's because I was so mad because of Fury and Nerf, so I didn't get the I didn't try him much because I was.
That's exactly why I didn't read the patch notes before they were said.
You know what I'm mad about? Like this version of the PTS. Excuse me. You can't use any of his emotes inside a match. Like,
wait, what?
Is it a bug?
Yeah, it's a bug because there's a lot of things missing right now, including Shaolin's other talents, his other two talents.
They say the other two talents are broken, so they disable it. So
no, they weren't broken; they were unfinished.
Oh yeah, that.
But in any case, his emote looks done, but the thing is, you just can't use it in the middle of a match. Even his default emote, it's done, it's finished, but you just can't use it. Like I pressed the B button since that's what I have it on my emotes, and it doesn't work. So I go into like the G with the pinwheel and everything, and I try to emote from there, and it still doesn't work. Because I really like that emote where he just knocks out the cup and just flips the table over. Like that's a really nice emote.
I haven't seen the emotes yet. They're not on the wiki.
Yeah, it's a nice. I used to joke about it. I don't know if you know but I used to ask in the group chat, does Tiberius throw stuff on the table? And then they actually did the emote.
I mean, I retweeted it, the emote of the person who made the emote. I retweeted it on my account, and you can probably check it on there. I'll probably link it into the group chat, but it's a really nice emote. It's like how a cat would normally like knock over a water bottle or just anything off of a table.
That's adorable.
That's normal right there.
But Speaking of cats, So you know what I just realized? I'm reading through the patch notes, and I completely forgot they gave Maeve a card that reduces her cooldown of Prowl per dagger hit.
No way.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now.
Why?
On level 5, you can reduce the cooldown of you reduce the cooldown of Prowl by 1 second per dagger.
Yeah, so Cat Burglar or whatever it's spelled.
Oh
broken
no! It is Cat Burglar. Cat Burglar is going to become really powerful.
Yeah, time to abuse it.
I mean, at least now you won't get like immediately executed from that 35% execution point. But
nobody uses that. The like in the pro league or whatever it's called now, everybody uses Cat Burglar because it's just so much more useful.
It's so much better.
I use it when I use main wave. Huh?
Sky first.
Careful,
I
you
used to
both.
use Cat Burglar.
Yeah.
I used to use Cat Burglar when I used to be main for Fury Wars and stuff.
I mean, when was the time when Cat Burglar started to get picked up around everywhere?
When Street Justice was nerfed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because Street Justice was the go-to pick, but then it got nerfed, rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
Also, guys, don't you love it when there's a Maeve who misses 90% of her shots? Then she sees you low, and then she justices you. Don't you love it?
That's me. I tend to miss a lot of my Maeve shots.
That's some pro plays.
I feel attacked.
I'm Music Kitty and I cannot play Maeve for the life of me.
Yeah, same. I used to play Maeve, and I reached level 20 with her, and now my aim is shit. Sorry for the language.
Oh. Nah, it's alright. I mean, if you occasionally drop an F-bomb, like, that's alright. I'll probably just, like, bleep it out or something. Because I have to look through every second of this audio here.
Oh, wait,
how far are we in so far?
Right now we're already, like, an hour in, but we could probably finish up in, like, 10 minutes or so. Because I still want to talk about Tiberius's voice lines.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, no.
You can cringe all you want, but you have to agree, fucking Hyris has done it again.
I wish they did this beauty to every other champion, like, you know, because they've been doing, every champion has like 2 lines to somebody else, and that's it. But like Tiberius responds to like half of the champions in the game.
They need to update it. They really need to update every fucking voice. Every single voice line, every single character in the game, and just give them voice line. Give me lore. Give me something to fucking blah, blah, blah.
He's so obnoxious to Maeve too.
No, exactly. Not just to Maeve, to Atlas, to Androxus, to Ceres, to Inara.
I still can't believe that he acknowledged that her parents must have been a mixture between a Tigron and a human, and it's golden. It's golden.
He tells Leon, "I could still kneel if you want."
Oh yeah. And he calls Nando like like when he dies by a Nando, he's like, at least I went out looking at something beautiful, and it's just oh.
Also, he wants to play with Imani or something. If I
he purrs at her. He's flirting with her.
I think he just flirts with everybody.
Oh, you know what?
He flirts with everybody because he's French. All Tigrons, all French people became furries and then turned into Tigrons.
He's really nice to Talus though. He's really complimentary to him. He's really sweet to him.
Yeah, like no, when I was reading the voice lines and everything, it was just like, too bad. Like he was shaming him for like not being strong enough, and it's like I still see a lot of power in you, and that hits me right in the feels, man. Like, I love that so much. But then again, Talus is the last of his kind, isn't he?
He's
in a canonically, like he's the last of his kind.
I'm not
like
sure.
They said
maybe
he almost lost. No, the lore story in the Battle of the Shadow Desert lore story. They mentioned Tiger. They mentioned that Squadron. That there was a few Squadron in the group.
The few of them.
So he's not the last, but there's a low amount.
His family was killed, right? Or they died somehow.
I think it said his family almost died.
Oh, I see.
Let me see his lore. Hold on.
Also, some people hate Willow voice in the community, right?
What do you mean?
Like, Willow voice is so annoying, and basically, most of the community hates it, right? To the point
they changed it.
No, the annoying voice, like the squeaky, annoying voice. Yeah, Willow.
Yeah. Did you actually forget her name?
Willow. Yes, it's Willow.
Oh, okay. That's what I was confused about.
They have changed their name, but everybody hated that. So they changed it back.
So they brought it back, but it's still annoying. He even made a comment about it, and he said, "Oh, Sharif, the voice, no."
Oh yeah.
I've never had a problem with their voice, but I use Sugar Plum Willow, so I don't care.
I use the demon.
there's probably something like Willow's voice is exceptionally high pitched, and it's kind of causing a lot of discomfort for.
It's a fairy. What do you expect? Have you guys ever seen the movie Maleficent?
Okay, love that movie. I really like that movie, but I didn't like the second one. I don't like the second one.
The second one, no.
Yeah, I don't like the second one.
Oh.
I'm not going to voice my opinions on it because it's a little controversial, but...
he also roasted Androxus.
Oh, yeah.
He called Androxus short. Androxus is apparently short.
Oh,
tell me, do human women really go for the short and depressing type, huh? I think not. Yeah, that's a roast.
Tiberius is fucking savage.
I mean, he's short. He's short and depressing, but you at least gotta admit that he knows how to, do leg days and arm days.
Oh yeah,
man.
And he also made a pun for Strix all. You're gone, ha!
Oh yeah.
Holy look.
Just they went all out with his voice lines, and that's what I really like a lot.
I hope they keep that up because that is amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like Rom, one of the reasons I'm so hyped for Tiberius is that connection, because Rom has nothing. He says something to Saris, he says something to Dredge, I think he says something to Furia, but that's it. He doesn't he's not saying it's not adding any information. Tiberius actually adds information.
He's not really connected to anybody else aside from the Pyre, everybody in the Abyss, and that's it. That's all his connections really, because he doesn't care about anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess that is a reason to be glad about Tiberius, because he's more connected to everyone around, especially Rom, since they have some kind of rivalry together.
Although he only says one thing to Rom.
Yeah, I'd figure they probably have a little bit more because of the teaser they showed us where they were, fighting against each other, and I was kind of expecting more along in the voice lines between them both.
Yeah, I think that needs a lot of work and money.
I mean, if anything, I would comics. Why not just comics? I would love some lore comics.
Yeah, comics.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot better than the written, because the main problem they have the written story isn't even the story. It's just the writing, the grammar, the writing is really bad.
Yeah.
If they put it in comics, it'd be a lot nicer.
It'd be
pictures,
lot
colors.
nicer. I mean, there's also times where I just don't want to read all the lore, because there's a little bit of attention span and everything.
Yeah.
In a comic, it catches my eye better. It's ooh woo, what's this? A comic? It's I'm not sure if they plan on doing that. It'd be a really good idea. to progress the lore a lot more. Yeah, but
I don't think they can afford that right now with player
if
base falling.
If they make it monetized, like if you have to pay for them, they'll probably will, because everybody wants lore.
Or if they sell Funko Pops.
Funko Pops.
Oh my god! Imagine a little ROM.
And I have 9 Overwatch Funko Pops.
Why?
I have Aloy and Lara Croft Funko Pops.
Do you have a Sombra?
I have Sombra. I used to work at a GameStop, so they were sitting across from me all day.
Nice.
I bought the Ash Ninendroid. It's like $55, but like it's kind of like the same thing as a Funko Pop, but you have like more functions towards it and everything. You can add more stuff to it. Like I bought that, and I'm just waiting for it to come in.
I have the Hanzo and Genji ones.
MK, you're speaking of like the decrease of the player base, but it's actually being increasing.
I meant the decrease over the past couple of months. I have heard that in the latest month it's been increasing.
It was increasing in June, July, August. Then in September and October it decreased, and back in November it increased again, and now again it's increasing.
That's true. It has gotten a lot higher.
I mean, at least now they're not doing which battle pass was like the worst of them all.
The only one I didn't get was Gundam, because I've gotten sick of
I hated the second one. I hated the Koga one.
The Ninja one.
Are you talking about the Omega ones?
Oh, the Omega.
No.
Omega wasn't in Battle Pass. That was the event.
Well, that was the event, but
no, the Koga was the ninja one. So you had Akuma. It was Akuma Makoa and the ninja.
But that was last year, wasn't it?
No, not the Shaolin.
Also, MK means the Gundam one is the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
I honestly really like the Gundam one. Like, I'm sorry.
I just don't like the Gundams. Like, it's not. They didn't do anything wrong. I'm just not a Gundam fan. But the Omegas are awful. Like, Omega Vivian is good. Omega Zin's decent. But, like, the Terminus and Makoa, I can't stand looking at them.
Omega Imani is cool. I like it.
I guess that's why I really didn't get the Omega Terminus one. Like, I know I'm still a Terminus main. Because, well, actually, I'm just Ash, Nando, and Terminus main. Because they're, like, really, really good. Just underplayed. But, like, I didn't really like his skin. I bought the Vivian one, obviously. But
yeah, I bought Vivian one. I wanted Imani, to be honest. I like it.
Oh yeah, they had the Imani
but it was too expensive, and I was saving up for Street Side because I made all the 3 characters except Ying.
You know what I'm actually glad about? Like, next season, if you buy the Battle Pass now, or like whenever it comes out, you can buy the next one if you like finish it all, and that's what I really like. You can buy
that's nice.
You can buy you can earn the 600 crystals in the Battle Pass, so you can buy the next one.
Wait! They did that? They made that?
They did that.
Yeah, you get 400. You get 400 something in the free track. I think.
No, you get 100. You get 150 in the free track, and then you'll get 450 in the Battle Pass.
Oh yeah, that.
But in any case, you're still getting the full 600 crystal return if you finish it all.
They should have done that from the beginning, just like Fortnite does.
They should have done that from the beginning, yeah, definitely. Because like I'm still trying to finish my Fortnite BP track, but I still have just a little bit left to go. But in any case, I'll still have enough V-Bucks to try to buy the next BP and then some. And like that's okay if Paladins is like, hey, we should do that where you can buy the next track, but you won't get like any leftover, like say 50 crystals or something.
Maybe that's why they also they added that to the Battle Pass. Maybe that's why they also got rid of the daily
the daily rewards.
The daily logins.
Yeah. I mean now you have to it's 2 months to get a reward, I believe. or something like that. It's something like that. I have to check up on it.
Maybe I don't have time to grind. But I can at least log in for 1 minute, claim my reward, and then,
I mean, I don't find a lot of interest in Paladins anymore. It's starting to like just kind of decay a little bit. But I'll still come back to it because it's still just so fun. Especially since now I main Dredge and like, oh my god, I'm so toxic. I'm so toxic and I love it.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
No, okay. But I'll post that top play I earned where I got the triple kill. I'm gonna post that later.
To post it.
Oh,
even though you stole my kill,
I want to see it.
Don't worry.
Even though you stole my kill, but it's okay. Post it.
It's okay. No. The thing is, I killed 2 people, and I was like, "Oh, hey, let me just spray and emote." And while I was emoting, their genos came in from like behind a wall, and tried to like run away up the stairs. And my mind got him. And I got like a triple kill while I was emoting. It's the best thing in the world.
He was running away from me.
Yeah.
And I was chasing him, and then boom, he's dead.
I was like, dead.
Okay, what the fuck?
God, sorry, that's probably one of the best top plays I've ever gotten. I'm gonna submit that actually. I'm gonna submit that to the top 5 plays that they always have.
Do it
every Fridays. I'm gonna do that because I am. Oh my god.
I usually do triple kills and stuff when I play Fury, when I'm listening to music, and then the music gets faster and faster, so I get faster, so I get triple kill or something.
I mean, I figured, like, how does it get any faster since, like, you turned it on. Like, it was instantly, like, it was the heavy metal stuff, and it was, like, just instantly fast, so, like, oh, wow, this is, like, I enjoy it, but how does it get any faster than that? That's, like, whoa.
Yeah, it just like hypes me up and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's also probably one of the reasons I started listening to The Offspring again, because like, oh my god, I've been listening to their Rise and Fall album, because I really like Trust in You. You're Gonna Go Far, Kid. That's a really good song from like way back in 2000. Something.
That song was my childhood.
I remember listening to that like a lot when I was in my Homestuck phase. I'm not gonna get into that here, but
this is all like gibberish to me. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay. After this podcast or whatever, like, well, it's almost time to go anyways. But just like look up The Offspring and the Rise and Fall album, and just listen to it. Like, it's all really good. You'll probably enjoy it.
I'll just keep the EDM.
Anyways, we already hit like the 1 hour mark or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. We're actually right now at 1 hour and 16 minutes.
That was fast.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about most of the stuff we had in the list, but it's fine.
Yeah, we got like maybe a third down the list.
Yeah. Well.
But it's fine. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. We'll excuse me. We'll probably have another time to like finish all of this here. Actually, by then it'll probably already be out. But in any case, thank you guys for listening. If you stick around this long, like, if you guys want to see more of this, just leave a like and a comment. You guys want to say anything else?
Until next time.
Alright. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Bye bye.